Thursday Night Baseball on MLB Network as we come your way from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the homestand continues with the start of a 4-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Miguel Manoso makes his big league debut right after this. Joe Ryan gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. First out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
In there, and it's even at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now. That can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Obradovich. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Hunter Henderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Backhanded. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Number 61 gets the ball for the Orioles in this one.
Your attention,
Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Now
this guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his
leading
pitches.
off for the
Here's
Twins,
the first pitch to him.
the right fielder,
Jordy. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that play.
And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Byron Buxton now. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Holmes leads off second with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it, no problem, one away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. And who do we keep an eye on?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to deep right field. Carlson going back on it. Still going back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
As a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the backcourt.
Let's take a look at ball one. They're play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Lee is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead cold guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Digging in now, Sean Oberdumpet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Carlson. And the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Digging in, Andy Rush will lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. 0-1. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish
Number
today.
24.
This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of his zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Riding in, Baltimore. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton sprinting after it, legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. The numbers on the year, 272, 8 home runs, and 14 driven in. Into the corner and slicing foul. Baltimore stands at second with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that
he's good. They will not get it at first if he's able to leg out the throw. Now to play, Tyler O'Neill. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you won't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I wanted to tackle more east-west, get your lean and left.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now in the box, Tim
leading off for the Twins.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Had him. Stride that time, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out-bat.
Carlson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Nope.
Now a change up here to start things out, but that'll get a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Robinson. It's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 home. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Softly on the line to third. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is coming to the plate now. Jorge Mateo, 0-1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Mateo.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Obradovich is after it, and they can't run it down. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start with number 1. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
An outside target here, and hits it for strike 1. Henderson, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Minoso. And he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Miguel Minoso has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Oh, that's started here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Minoso gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ready with another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
So
a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton.
At the ball.
As the first pitch misses
Count
to him,
1-0.
it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buxton is a batting line residing in the 230. That's a play. Oh, look at the sliding stop. 1-1. Laid off of down and in. Runners on first with one down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready to take his hat again. Alex Healy. He'll look to follow up with 2 on homer. He led us over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Count remains at 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next ball.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're up 2-0. Into the box now, Ryan Hassel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So digging in now, Andy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a called strike. Rush digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger and the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball and a strike. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter. Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Old strike as the slider gets the outside.
Count.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Phillips is right there, 1 down.
Next for the Twins, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Sean Obradovich. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. First pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Phillips going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, Tim Koo. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses with it, 1-1. Change up just off the black. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now,
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping into the box, he'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Too high. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Robinson is there, 2 gone. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
That remains to be seen. Strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So digging in the switch hitter, Colby Obradovich. Leading off. Get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Line towards center field. Phillips is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
in now, Dan Robinson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Castle steals it cleanly. And a flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Minoso. He singled his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now another 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Malenka takes it in. He'll rip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Mateo. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, the 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. But they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Who is there, and he has it for the out.
Now Brett
Phillips will bat next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In the air out to left. Obradovich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The bat, number 9.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Henderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Twins lead it 2-0. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Shorty Holt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Got a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to him.
Jackson, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5,
will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Ball 1, no play.
Here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Ryan Hassel. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now back.
Settling in now, Andy Rush. And the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Brooks Lee. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brooks Lee.
First pitch on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rush over to his left. 1 down. Stepping up now. Sean Obradovich. Now pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get it.
Now back.
Hard single.
The third baseman.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now. Tim Koo swings and runs at the short. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. But they're on. Ready now for Baltimore. Pat Valaika. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter has gone about his business.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's looked really sharp.
Please.
It's hard to know if this had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and 1 strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Obradovich. Right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in once again, Dylan Carlson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. designated hitter for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill, who was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Stepping in, Colby Obrigado. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson has it in his sights. He's got it 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss. And he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Tepera is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Mateo charging in on it, and there's out number 2. Now is the DH, Miguel Minoso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Jorge Mateo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Justin Perfect comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 48.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a full strike. Late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
pulled toward right center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Hunter Henderson. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Hassel, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring. They can't come up with it. And the first hitter can't do it, and the Twins taking the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Twins earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Joe Ryan earned his 5th win of the year. Number 61 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Justin Kopech closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-8. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Tampa Bay Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-2. The Marlins launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. Dansby Swanson was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Cubs defeated the Nats 7-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-3. The Cincinnati Reds held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.